Hello lovely people, it's Candy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a walkthrough and impressions of my very first tarot deck, and it's this deck here. Now this isn't actually the actual deck itself. This was a deck that I got given by one of my dad's friends when I think I was probably about 10. I think they picked it up at a car boot sale. They thought it was a little bit odd. They thought that me being the arty kid might like it, and they passed it on to me. They didn't explain what it was. Because I'd grown up in a very unspiritual family where spirituality or religion was a dirty word. Nobody had ever mentioned about things like tarot. I had no idea what I'd just been given. And when I opened up this kit and saw this really unusual book with all these strange pictures in and talk of angels, I can remember thinking, what on earth is this? And in the end, it got relegated to my art supplies as just a thing to cut up and use for the paper and for the cards and for the images. And that's what happened to my very first deck. I've thought back to this deck many a time, kind of cringing. I kind of felt like I'd, I don't know, just stomped and trashed holy ground by cutting up a tarot deck and using the images in sketchbooks and artwork. And so I decided to go on a mission to re-find this deck. I couldn't even remember what it was called. I could remember the book and the way that the book was joined to the box, and that's all I could remember. So I searched on eBay, and then one day on eBay I saw it and immediately remembered that this was the deck. So I ordered it and it came for my birthday. I only paid a couple of pounds for it. Super excited to receive it. The book is this side, joined to what is in effect a larger looking book. It's a lovely guidebook. Guidebook is really in depth. There's full colour and a page for each card. You've got an overview of the different suits. There are 4 suits in this deck, and there's an overview with keywords for each of the suits, and lots and lots of different spreads and information about how to use it. So you've got a 7-card spread, a 4-card spread. It's very much linked to chakras, so there's all information on chakras. What it does is it links individuals to crystals and chakras. Those are the 2 main links. And it's a deck for healing and calling in light and energy. So it's very linked to the chakras, very linked to the idea of energy and light and colour and crystals. So it's lovely. The cards are in here, in this little tuck box here. But before I get on and show you the cards, when I excitedly unboxed this and told the kids this story, my middle daughter Poppy said to me, "Mom, you didn't get rid of the book though. You gave the book to me." And I was absolutely blown away. I was like, "What?" And she said, "Yeah, it was in your art supplies still. Not the cards, but the box and the book. It was in your art supplies. And you gave it to me a number of years ago now when I was mad onto Harry Potter. And it's what I made my own version of my little book of monsters from." And I couldn't believe it. She said, "I knew I recognised it." Ta-da! She said the cards were never in there. And look, you can see it's had glue put through it. But there it is. And there it is, my very first tarot deck. The box and the book is still in my possession. Now I had a little flick through this and I realised something. There is one suit in this earlier version of the deck. Well, actually, is it an earlier version? Let's have a look. This one is reprinted and revised in 2006. And this one is the original one from 2002. So the one that I got for my birthday is an original one, 2002. This looks like it's the revised edition that I had, which was 2006. And the cards that are different are from, here, these are the cards that are different. They are from the Starfire Suit. So all of these cards here are different. That one's the same. That one's different, the Virgo. That one is different, the Taurus. So it's the angels that are linked to the star signs, the astrological signs. So the zodiac angels, that the images are different. They have got this kind of winged angel imagery. Scorpio and Pisces are still joined on one card, which is the same. Yeah, but they are different zodiac angels in this deck. Those are all the same. Those are the same. The Archangel, yeah, so it's just the zodiac angels in the edition from 2006 that ended up as a Little Book of Monsters from Harry Potter. They've got different zodiac angel cards in, so that was something I discovered today. So this is the original version then, the 2002. Of course, that's now put me on a mission to find a 2006. So we've got the 4 suits. So here are the backs of the 4 suits. There are 12 cards in each suit. I do love this deck for the crazy colours. So this first suit is called the Rainbow Suit, and it contains the cards of the 12 rainbow angels. Now these are archangels. I think they're all archangels. I'm very new to angel study. This deck has opened up a whole new world for me. But these are your key angels, so that influence and enhance daily life. So that's the Rainbow Angel Suit. This next suit of 12 cards is the Starfire Suit. So these are keys to self-fulfillment. The next suit is this green one here, which is a Quintessence Suit. 12 angel pathways to spiritual harmony. And this orange suit, the last one, is the Sacred Flame Suit, which are the 12 healing symbols of eternal truth. So those are the same suits as in the revised edition, but of course don't forget we're looking at the original 2002 edition. Okay, so if we move these out of the way for now, we're going to start off by looking at the 12 cards from the Rainbow Suit, which are the Archangel cards. So we start off with Melchizedek, and I hope I get these names right. I might say some of them incorrectly, so if I do, you're going to have to forgive me. So this is the master card of this Rainbow Suit. This is the angel of spiritual awakening, peace and wholeness. Then next we have Camille, the angel ruler of Tuesday, the card of courage, empowerment and justice. So I've read through the book, and this one is like the idea of, you know, taking things one step at a time and like carrying on. Now this is Uriel, who is, I think he's the 4th archangel, isn't he, Uriel? So this is the angel of fire and alchemy, the card of transformation, freedom, creativity. This is an angel who often speaks to the abused, really, to people who have given too much of themselves, who need clear messages now to find their own potential. Uriel is an angel that I have a real affinity with out of all of the angels, and who I've actually studied, and it was actually the first card I pulled after I shuffled this deck, which did make me smile. Then we have Raphael again, and the card of healing, energy, science and knowledge. Then we have Haniel in female energy, Haniel, the card of love, compassion and beauty. So the book as well links all of these angels to different chakra points, as well as giving some crystal ideas as well. Then we have Fuel, I think it is spelt like this, P-H-U-E-L, and this is the angel linked to water and to the moon as well, as you can see on this card, and it's linked to emotions and controlling emotions. Then we have Michael, card of strength, protection and truth. Zadkiel, which is the card of abundance, wisdom and kindness. And we have Ariel, the card of psychic awakening, mystery and healing. I mean, I love these cards. I think they are so spectacular, the images on them. This is Cassiel, a card of harmony, balance and serenity, and things to do with like light and dark. Gabriel, a card of hope, dreams and aspiration. And lastly, we have Metatron, so the card of divine connection and universal harmony, and we can see the tree of life there. And the book really does give some really good information about the angels. It gives links to days of the week. Now, some of the angels are swapped. I think it is Raphael and Gabriel who are swapped around. So if you look online, which I've started researching angels, they do have links to days of the week, but it differs depending on where you're looking. But the book does give you links to planets, to colours and days of the week, and then information about each angel and what you can call on each angel for. So that is your rainbow suit. That's the first suit. And then we get on to the Starfire Suit, which has these backs. These are linked to the signs of the Zodiac and astrological signs. So you've got the 12 signs of the Zodiac. These are the Zodiac angels. And this suit is for your potential. So whereas the rainbow suit was for the enhancers and influencers of daily life, this is a suit that helps with self-fulfillment and the path that you should be on. So you've got, the first one is Pistis Sophia. I have no idea if I've said that right, which is the master card of the suit for realising your life's potential. Then we've got Aries, self-esteem, assertiveness and individuality. We've got Taurus for issues of patience, stability and security. Gemini for issues of adaptability, communications and all types of relationships. Cancer for issues of reticence, self-reliance and contentment. We've got Leo for issues of courage, leadership and loyalty. We've got Virgo for issues of physical health, social and administration skills. Libra for issues of straightforwardness, balance and conformity. Now each of these angels, each of these star signs I should be saying, is linked in the book to a specific angel. So if you wanted to then go on and research the angel further, the information is there, and the initial information about each angel that's linked to the star sign, the Zodiac angel, is also in the book. This card, because there's only 12 cards in this suit, in each suit, and the first card was this one of the other cards has to have 2 star signs on one card. It's this one, which has Scorpio and Pisces combined. So the angel that's linked to this is Barakiel. So you've got all the angels listed as well. This is Sagittarius. Adnakiel is the angel linked to Sagittarius. Capricorn. Nadiel is the angel that's linked. And then you've got Aquarius, and Cambiel is the angel, the zodiac angel that's linked to that sign. And you can see the overview page, so you can see it gives you the key issues that each card is for. It gives you the name of the angel, what zodiac sign it's linked to, and then what page to turn to find out about that angel. And again, it gives you chakras and crystals as well to use. So that's the second suit with the zodiac angels. And if I just show you again, rather than these seated figures that you've got in this first deck, in the second revised edition, you have cards like this. So that's the difference. That's the difference between the two editions. Okay, so that was interesting to find out. The Quintessence Suit, which says it's the 12 angel pathways to spiritual harmony. And if you have a look, say here, again, it gives you the card, the name of the angel, what the angel is for. So this one is Rakmiel, the angel of compassion. Hariel, the angel of tame creatures, art, sciences. And Tubiel, the angel of birds. This is the card of caring, nature and nurture. So that would all be for that card. So some of these cards you can see have more than one angel linked that it asks you to work with if you pull the card. So if we look at the images for the Quintessence Suit, which says is the 12 angel pathways to spiritual harmony. Those are the backs of this suit. So that's the first card. So this is Hermes Trismegistos. Oh my gosh, I've just killed that, haven't I? Which is the angel of spiritual alchemy. The Master card of secrets, wisdom and power. We have Sandalphon. Oh, I'm going to stop saying the names of these angels because I just can't pronounce them. It's the angel of prayer. This is the angel of supreme mysteries. So it's a card that talks about knowledge and learning and opening new chapters in your life. This is the card that I've just read from the book, which is about caring, nature, nurture. It's about motherhood. It's about looking after creatures and pets and art and birds. This one is a card of calmness, cosmic unity and understanding, and the secrets of nature. If you read this card, it says, like, you know, go and find a quiet place in nature and soak it all in and ground yourself in nature. And you can kind of see it in the imagery. This is for the angel of plants and the angel of trees and forests, and it's the card of cultivating and building and growing a garden and nurturing things that grow. This one is Isda, the angel of food and nourishment of mankind. So you can see there's pretty strong clues in the images that you're getting on the cards. So this is a card for physical health and wholeness. Then you have Zaruk, the angel of strength, and Fanur, the angel of atonement. The card of putting one's life in order. So that's about like releasing past hurts, letting go, forgiveness. This one is for the angel of free will and the angel of destiny. So it's a card of choices, this one, and about finding your purpose and asking for the correct doors to be opened for you. So finding the door to light. This is Raduriel, the angel master of the muses. So this is the card for art, poetry and music. So for calling up artistic inspiration and creativity. This is for the angel of the sea and an angel of aquatic creatures. So about either going on journeys across water or seeking out water for healing, going to the ocean. It's about healing and rebirth. And then we have the last one in this suit is Sadriel, the angel of order, and Eth, the angel of time. So this is the card of making time for oneself. It talks about like when you're stressed and you don't feel like you have a moment to catch your breath, and about chaos and about creating, you know, creating space for calmness in your life. And then the last suit has these back, so these are the last 12 cards. And if you look at the overview page in the book, this is the Sacred Flame Suit, the Phoenix. These are the 12 healing symbols, so these are really linked quite strongly to the chakras once we get to these. Phoenix is the master card in this suit, so each suit has a master card, and there it is. So it's about rebirth and eternity, that card. This card links in sacred geometry. It links it to the lower self, or the base, sacral and solar chakras. So this is the card for the physical body. Then you've got the lotus flower, the card of innermost healing and love. So this links to the heart chakras. The feather of mate, the card of truth and freedom, and that links to the throat chakra. The macrocosm, or the six-pointed star of the all, the card of magic and spiritual alchemy, the third eye chakra. This is the microcosm, the five-pointed star of man, the card of cosmic connection and the crown chakra. This card is called the Four Forces of the Universe. It's the card of direction, foundation and establishment. That links to like your, I suppose it would be your root chakra. It's like that you've got a strong foundation in life. This is a symbol of the 8 roads to heaven, which is the card of honesty, rightness and integrity. Then you've got Michael's sword and cloak. So the blue in the background is the cloak, and then that's the sword. So it's Michael's card of strength, release and protection. This is Raphael's healing symbol, the card of grounding, integration and polarity balance. So making sure all your chakras are balanced and that you're grounded. Melchizedek's labyrinth, the card of wholeness and completion, and it talks about the magic of walking labyrinths in that card as well. And then you've got the Tao Tree of Life, serpent and dove, the card of the soul's journey to enlightenment and the thought of moving from the base ground chakra level up to the crown and the dove. So like the spiritual journeys in their completeness. So that's the 12 cards from the Sacred Flame Suit. So it's a really fascinating deck, I think. I absolutely love the imagery. For me, they are very kitsch. The bright colours I find just beautiful to work with. They're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, I totally get that. And for me, the surprising thing about this deck is I never ever thought I'd be pulled to work with angels, only because in my mind in the past they've been very linked to the Christian faith, and because I come from a Christian background that wasn't it's difficult to say. It's not that it was bad, because I met some wonderful people in the Christian church, but I also met some of the worst of the worst of the worst people in the Christian church that did real damage in my life. A lot of the teachings of the Christian church I find just unacceptable. So for me, coming from that background and with a initial gut reaction that angels are to do with Christianity, I've had a long-standing aversion with any cards that have angel imagery or any angel links. But my pull to this deck has really opened up a floodgate for me of feelings and thoughts and clarification of what I actually believe and the path I'm on. Realising that angels, I mean, the book tells you, and my research has told me, that angels and the various archangels that are named, they are seen across all religions. They are seen dating way back in history. They turn up again and again in various religious texts across across many eras and eons and religious practices. And the angels aren't owned by Christianity. It's not a Christian concept. It's a concept of energy and light and the power of energy linked to a higher source. For me, that clarified for me that I wanted to start opening the door on researching angels, finding out more about them, because that's what I believe. I believe there is a higher source beyond any named religion. I think all the religions are trying to connect to that greater energy, that energy of the cosmos and the higher source. And I think angels are another way, which is why I left Christianity, because the teaching was there is only one way. There is only one way, and anything that deters from that path is incorrect and will lead you to hell. And then I thought about some of the Christian conversions from the so-called New Age back to Christianity, and people like Doreen Virtue, who, if you think of angels and the angel decks that are out there, you think of immediately, well, I do, of Doreen Virtue, and the way that her that she's condemned angel cards as not belonging to Christianity and something that should be thrown out and never looked at again, which for me was a stamp of approval on this deck. That way of thinking is the reason I left the Christian church. The fact that there is only that one way, and if Doreen Virtue can say no to decks like this, then I think that they are decks that I would like to say a big resounding yes to, because it's more the path of what I believe a spiritual life and spirituality should be all about. It's about connecting with a higher source. Am I rambling now? I suspect I may be rambling. Anyway, so I've spent the weekend playing with these cards and researching different angels and tracking down texts with angels in and working out how these cards work together in spreads. The spreads in the book give the suggest that you use them as 4 separate suits. So the one spread that I did, which was very profound, I have to say, asked you to pull 2 cards first from the rainbow suit and to place them as so. Oh my gosh, I pulled that again. That's what I pulled. So 2 cards there. The first 2 are those. The second 2 are the Zodiac Angels. Oh my gosh, that's the same as well. 2 cards from this suit, and then a final card from this suit which goes in the middle. That's how it says to work the 7 card spread. So 2 from the first suit, 2 from the second, 2 from the third, and 1 in the centre from the fourth. 4 card spread, it suggests simply 1 from each suit to work together. And then of course you've got the single card. If you're doing a single card, it suggests you use this main Archangel suit, the rainbow suit, to pull from. But that's it, guys. That's the Harmony Angel cards. The illustrations are by Richard Rockwood. The text is by Angela McGerr, and it's by Quadrille Publishing Limited. I have absolutely loved loved playing with this deck over the weekend. It's made me think about what I truly believe, why I'm on this path, what spirituality means to me. It has opened doors that I thought were closed, so it's already been quite healing. It's been quite a weekend with it, and at the minute I can't put this deck down. I find the bright images just so compelling to use, and I find its unusualness as well completely compelling as well. I think it's going to open lots of rabbit holes to fall down, so zodiac signs and crystals and chakras, and energy release, and it's going to open, we know how it goes, it's going to open up an absolute ton of rabbit holes, but they're rabbit holes that I am really excited about. So that's it. I hope that hasn't been too garbled. I've been talking forever. Welcome back in to this deck in this guise. There you go, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.